Hello, my beautiful Taurus. This is B with Pharaohs Tarot, and I'm here with your weekly Elemental Earth Gang reading, okay? Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and happy Pride Month. Y'all have fun and be safe this month. Your cards are pulled, but before we get started, we will never reach out to you for personal readings or donations. If you would like to book a personal reading or give a donation, all the information is in the description box below. Okay, so let's get started, Taurus. You're in the Six of Cups energy. With the moon, okay? So there are some things that's being revealed, maybe about your past, perhaps even about your childhood. There may not have been a lot of reciprocal emotional support or something of that nature. There's a little bit of trauma here that's still lingering, and so the divine is helping you reconcile that within yourself, because part of that subconscious energy is affecting your present, okay? And you know, coming from the past energy, you had to weather a lot of storms with the Strength card, Leo energy. Maybe some of y'all, you know, were raising children on your own, or starting families on your own, or wanting to start a healthy family, wanting to start that sort of energy. Like you recognize that there was something in you that needed to be healed or resolved, and so you started working through that, and the divine was here to help you. But you're still hesitant about moving forward. You know, we know Taurians love their routine. They love predictability. And so this new phase is going to be very different, because you haven't been in this space anymore. But with this Chariot, it's time to move forward. Okay, it's no longer time for you to, you know, self-sabotage or, you know, get yourself down before you even start. And so you're moving out of a Ten of Pentacles situation. So like I said, maybe some of y'all were in a marriage or a long-term partnership, or if this was a job, this is somewhere you had tenure, but this is you partnering with someone to build something. And so you're coming out of this energy and moving into like Two of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles type thing. All right, and so you're trying to maybe even with all these pentacles, trying to get your finances up, because these two added together is 9, which is stability, right? Sorry, there's a little lint on my lip. Stability, but it's also a singles card, right? So for some of y'all, you're going to be single, or you want to be able to stand on your own in whatever relationship this is. You don't want to put a financial burden on another person, or this is a job. You don't want, you want to be able to fully support yourself and be compensated completely. So this may be you wanting a promotion or a raise, okay? And moving towards Six of Pentacles, yeah, it's like you want reciprocity, and you're even holding yourself accountable. You know, it's not so many times we'll look externally and see what other people in situations aren't doing, and you're choosing to look inward and remove those internal blocks, right? Because you know, like once you do that, you clear out the internal, your outside world will immediately start to change, because you're going to be vibrating at a different frequency, a higher frequency. And so you have the Emperor here. So yeah, it's time to take your spot at the top of the food chain. It's time to be the leader that you are. It's time to be that the stable, steady partner that you know you can be with this Aries energy. Yeah, you having more confidence in yourself. Maybe you even speaking your mind more at this time. But it's like this energy of just like you're well balanced, and they want you to know that, so that you can start operating in this energy. I feel like what we spoke about earlier with that childhood wounding, there's something that still kind of holds you back sometimes when you want to assert yourself. You kind of feel like you're not worthy, or, well, I made this mistake in the past, or I don't have this, or I don't have that, so I can't really say anything. And the divine is saying you absolutely are in the position to speak your truth and to speak your mind. And the Emperor is a decision maker. All right, their word is final. And so we have the Magician. Yeah, you're manifesting in this new beginning, stability, financial stability, and some sort of communication and mental clarity as well. So this is the place where it got a little tricky. You're afraid that you won't make it through this transition. You're afraid that they're focusing on the ten. This is the Ten of Swords and the Death card, which is Scorpio energy, transformation, major transformative energy. Scorpios are one of the most like in-depth pardon me, in-depth like signs. And so see my throat like automatically. So yeah, it's time for you to actually speak. Maybe there's something you need to speak about, what happened to you when you were little, something you need to like release. And it's just that energy of like, and it will transform you. But you have all this mental energy, but there's like no action right now. And being clarified with the lovers here, Gemini energy, that's mercurial energy, that's communication, and that's making a decision, that's making a choice. Okay, so you're gonna have a chance to, I'm hearing, no, you don't have to prove yourself, you just have to be yourself. Okay, so you're gonna have a chance to fully be yourself, and that means speaking your truth, that means standing up in your power, but you are moving into that energy, and the decision is yours. And with this Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Wands here, yeah, this is a cycle that's meant just for you. Do not allow that devil energy to tell you your uniqueness. You have your path for a reason. You've gone through everything you've gone through for a reason that shaped who you are, that strengthened you in some areas. So you're able to actually speak to others and help others on their path in a way that someone who hasn't gone through what you have gone through isn't able to. They can have the desire and want to, but you really have that real world experience. And so you are very protected at this time. You're a highly spiritual being, and you've gone through a lot, and you've really built a nice life for yourself. And so this Queen of Wands, this fire energy, is telling you to stand in your power. You know, you're very attractive. You're very, you have a lot of charisma, and so stand on that. And so we have the Five of Wands with the Queen of Swords. Yeah, it's like, you know, cut through the nonsense. Your word, the truth will literally set you and others free, but it's going to like irritate those who were thriving off of your silence, who were thriving off of the confusion that silence brings. Okay, you know, it's like yeah, and the Six of Swords here, pardon me. So this is you releasing it and then moving away. The divine is going to help you be really unbothered in this energy. And the Queen of Swords, with this new energy, this new passionate fire energy, just make sure you stay high vibrational in your delivery. The Queen of Swords can sometimes cut like very sharply to the point of being not only cold, but can get a little nasty on the lower vibrational side. So just stay balanced in your delivery, but remember that no is a complete sentence, and so your word is final. You don't have to over explain yourself, but it's time for you to tell the truth about something. It's time for you to tell the truth about something maybe that happened, maybe something dealing with the home life for some of y'all. But yeah, we got the Queen of Cups with the Six of Wands. You will be victorious. All right, you will be victorious, and it's going to happen quicker than you thought. But the quicker you put down these extra burdens, and I'm really feeling there is some sort of communication, some sort of clarity that's going to come in, and then boom, right? But with the Queen of Cups, it's also emotional stability, and so you're going to get another perspective on how you show up in your life, emotionally, and in the lives of others. And so we have the Heart of the Sky on the Shaman Oracle deck and abundance on the horn. So for me, this is like the Ten of Pentacles. So you have that twice. So if you're worrying about financial stability, maybe you've been investing in something that hasn't been working, and so that's why you feel that that pull or that stress, is because the soil isn't right, perhaps, where you aren't investing in, right? You can plant like the best seeds, you can plant the best crops, but if it's in barren soil, and it's just not going to work. And so this love energy with the Heart of the Sky, yeah, it's time for you to step back from these responsibilities. It gives this energy, like the Ten of Wands energy, for the remedy for this card, the medicine. Sometimes you feel like you have to do everything and be like the savior of the world and martyr yourself. All of that may sound, in society's eyes, you know, people love to hear that. Like, oh, I'm just self-sacrificing. But your first love is yourself. So if you are helping others consistently at the expense of yourself, you're not loving yourself. And so you're always going to attract, in that energy, you're going to attract others who want to just continuously use you, because you're going to allow yourself to be used. The moment you step out and say no more. The moment you say no, I can't make the engagement, no, I can't invest in this, no, I cannot do this, you know, I need this time, blah 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 for myself, then it's going to cause conflict with people who don't need to be in your life, who are just there to use you. But then it's also going to draw in those people who say, I definitely understand, because they are going to have boundaries as well. All right, so hopefully this was helpful, Taurus. If it was, like the video, share it out, subscribe to the channel. We love to have you a part of our community. If you'd like to book a personal reading and get more information on your particular situation, www.PharaohsTarot.com. We go live on TikTok. Okay, we switched over. We still have our Instagram platform. I'm not going to delete the videos because it's a lot of good knowledge over there. But our TikTok community is growing. The energy that we was talking about, reciprocity, it's just so much more reciprocal over there. And so we're going live over there. We're going to be going live again. We had a great first live. And so tap in, get the notifications for when we do that. We love to have you over there as well. All right, it's much more laid back. I'm reading slower. I'm reading the comments, just trying to fill it out and get a feel for people. All right, so much love and light to you, Taurus. Namaste.